Don't you know? We all need someone to love me, someone to make it feel like home. Like home. You make me feel I'm home. You bring me up when I hear only radio static. Play me a song on repeat. You hit me like right now, right now. You hit me like chemicals. I doubt I'll ever go to calm down. Feels like a bitter end. Never let go. Right now, you hit me like chemicals. I doubt I'm ever gonna let you go to calm down. Feels like a bitter
Cek cek.
antidote. Right now, hit me like chemicals. Right now, never gonna let you go to calm down.
Yo, selamat malam teman-teman. Kembali lagi bersama saya, Sinsin, di channel Games Bond 007. Oke, pada malam hari ini saya akan membagikan formasi Diamond 3-4-3. Langsung saja kita masuk ke Efootball. Ya, jadi seperti ini teman-teman. Formasi 3-4-3. 3 back, 4 tengah, dan 3 penyerangan. Oke, secara formasi seperti ini nanti langsung diaplikasikan di permainan, dan pada malam hari ini saya akan kembali ditemani oleh Leon untuk menjadi lawan tanding saya. Selamat menyaksikan. Oke, ini sudah terhubung room. Oh iya, bagi teman-teman yang ingin bergabung dengan grup eFootball kami, boleh tulis di komentar alamat email atau nomor telepon. Nanti kami akan hubungi untuk join grup, dan kita bisa bersama-sama untuk meningkatkan atau belajar lebih lagi mengenai formasi, taktik, dan permainan. Oh ya, di sini saya menggunakan jersey AC Milan yang kemarin AC Milan juara Coppa ya. Selamat untuk AC Milan, para Milanisti. Milan tidak pernah kalah ya kalau bermain bersama Inter. Oke, ini kita sudah masuk. Untuk 3-4-3, ini kita menggunakan pemain yang memiliki RMF dan LMF. Ya, kalau begitu tim yang biasanya itu kita pakai Barcelona. Yang kemarin menang ya melawan Real Madrid. Tuh, oke, ini langsung aja. Untuk defaultnya kita menggunakan formasi 3-4-3 seperti ini ya. RMF coba begini Bu, ketik. Ya di sini kan RMF ada Lamine Yamal sama Pedri. Ini Rapinha jadikan AMF. AMF, Frankie De Jong-nya jadikan DMF. Untuk Gavi ini whole player. Kalau bisa ini tuh cari yang box to box, pemain box to box. Jadi sih katanya udah ada ya, nggak punya pemain box to box. Tidak apa-apa. Terus tim playstyle-nya menggunakan free counter. Jadi seperti ini. Oh ya, sekali lagi saya menjelaskan untuk ini cocok atau tidaknya. Ini sesuai dengan gaya permainan teman-teman ya. Jadi ada gaya permainan teman-teman yang mungkin kurang cocok. Ya, ini cuma sebagai referensi. Bagaimana sih kalau menggunakan formasi seperti ini? Oke, langsung saja.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
Semoga aja lancar. Oh ya, ini ada kesalahan di tombol. Itu di defense.
No decibel spared in this collective chorus.
Next up. Oh, harusnya benar-benar. Oke. Oh, ini apa ini?
So that's got things underway. Over to the other side. Llorente pinches it off him. A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Pedri. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Of course, Antoine Griezmann. He's got a bit of everything, Peter. Speed, great technical ability, and the priceless gift of being able to make all the right decisions at the right times. Personally, I really like the way he can always take a little touch to give himself that half a yard of space. He needs to get a shot away, and he doesn't miss too many either, does he?
I think the opposition defence agreed too. He's going to be the source of so many of their... Oh, what has happened here? And he's taking no chances there. Out for a throw.
Mungkin ada yang lagi. Oh, diskatasis. Sorry. Sudah asistif ya. Oke.
Reynildo. Ter Stegen catches it safely. Yamal. Gavi. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, he's found some space here. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Llorente. De Paul. Griezmann in with the challenge. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's picked his way through. And he's there to belt it away. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Waduh.
No joy this time. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking for the runner. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Can he stop it going out? Throw it. So he's had a hit!
Waduh, tolong.
It's there! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Sorloth demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now it's Llorente. Reynildo. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
That's just playing it safe and simple. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Lino. Llorente. A great ball. Griezmann! No mistake! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Dibuang masih kena.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Looking for options for movement. And he's gone backward. Griezmann! And it's there! And
Wow.
it again in double quick
Full
time.
attack ini ya.
Swift, incisive, deadly. All done in a matter of seconds.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
De Paul and the shots!
Waduh,
He's got it all!
bantai.
A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little. And we hit half-time. Who would have seen this?
Ya, kalau
By any yardstick,
formasinya
it is
nggak cocok,
pretty much
ya bisa
ideal for them.
dirubah lagi. Ini kan RWF. Ini mungkin kurang mundur. Ya. Oke, ini mungkin long ball. Nah, sini juga.
And the action is back on the way. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. We expected better, and so did he. Now it's Rafinha. There's no flag.
Tuh, arahnya kayak gitu ya.
That's a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Lobbed in behind. De Paul, and the pass is intercepted. Good spot, he's seen the run. Opts to play it. Yamal! Ruled out the best in the keeper.
Barcelona are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Forwards and with intent. Llorente. Oh, that was vital. This ended up in no man's land.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Played into space out wide.
That was well seen too. Good clearance. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Great ball, and he's in here. Yamal can get it clear. Oh, he's been big chance! Samuelino! And that was very necessary. Molina, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
Backnya kurang bening.
And they win it back again. And that could set him... Dani Olmo!
Aduh.
And that's wide.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Molina. De Paul. Griezmann proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
And here's Griezmann. Araujo does well to get it back. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's been picked out. He's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Dani Olmo is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Jimenez. He's not got that quite right. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
Gavinya nih tuh. Ya, kalau back 3 itu biasanya counternya 4-3-3. Jadi ketiga penyerang itu tuh menyerang baliknya itu kadang kalau backnya kalah lari itu nggak bisa ngatasi.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 2, el
Oh,
dorsal
good steal.
5,
He just read
el
it.
dorsal 14, el dorsal 7.
Barcelona
Griezmann.
still have the cards to
Serán
affect this
sustituidos
game.
por el dorsal 15, el
Surlot.
dorsal 4,
Now it's Lamar.
el dorsal
Oh, that's
11,
back. He's
el
got the
dorsal
shot away.
21.
That's another chance.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rafinha in acres of space out wide. That's very neat. And he's there to clear it. And that has left him in a heap. Lamar.
Gitu. Larinya
Alvarez.
kenceng-kenceng.
Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now, can they get it back? No, he's not getting past him there. Swept, shapes to shoot!
Aduh.
And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Molina promptly onto that, and that is that. It's Lewandowski!
Lewandowski-nya,
No, that's just wide.
tendangannya.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Reinildo. And it's Koke. Reinildo. That's a good run down the left. Lamar. No way through, so back it comes. Gallagher unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Rafinha, and he's managed to get free. Oh, shooting chance!
Aduh.
And
Harusnya
he's
babak
steered it
tiga,
beyond the post.
babak keduanya ini sudah lumayan ya, 3 kali serangan.
Added
Cuma
time is
belum
up,
beruntung
and
aja.
there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were
Yeah.
so good at
5
times.
kali serangan.
A side that
Jadi
can and will
mungkin ya
trouble more or less everyone.
Es el momento de agradecer.
3-4-3 kita coba default dan bermainnya itu menggunakan gaya permainan long ball. Cuma sayangnya nih Barcelona tidak memiliki box to box ya. Dan juga RMF-nya itu sedikit ya. Pemain sayapnya, pemain tengahnya sedikit. Jadi kadang formasi seperti ini tuh cocokkan sama timnya ya. Kalau bermain dream team harusnya lebih bisa disesuaikan. Coba menggunakan Liverpool. Tetap ya kita nyoba 3-4-3. Oh, ini ada Alexander Arnold kan dia bertahan. Nah, ini cuma ada live-nya. ini ya. Jadi kita ngulik aja. Jadi formasi dasar 3-4-3. Tapi ya. Ya, bukan di fullback 3 nih ya. Ini nyoba formasi
Welcome to those
back
who
juga.
have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. And he cuts out the supply. Griezmann. Nice control. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Jimenez picks it up from the goal kick. Diaz! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Lenormand cuts it out. Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. He's tried one!
Untung nggak dioper. Baiknya maju.
Sorloth actually didn't do
Salah
an
mencet.
awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Great chance!
Waduh,
It's a goal!
itu.
And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that?
kayak gitu.
Poetry in motion.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Lenormand. Sorloth. Sorloth!
Tendangannya
Enough try.
Sorloth just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Reynildo cuts out the pass. And they've got rid. And that has left him in a heap. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And he's onside. Climbs up big.
Szoboszlai really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Sorlot. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's beautifully weighted.
Oh,
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Looking for the run. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Deftly away. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And there's green grass ahead of him. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. Nicely worked. Szoboszlai!
yang tak pikir gol.
Oh, the weight on the ball was just perfect then. If only they could have come up with a finish to match.
Sudah bagus umpan dia.
Koke has created one goal already. Sorlot. Good driving run. Alvarez! That's
untung.
going to go a long way.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
De Paul. And it's Koke. Sorlot hops him off it and wins back the ball. So what can they make of this? He's in plenty of space here.
Oh, great feat, that.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. And he's had a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Kipernya.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Mohamed Salah! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai unable to make it happen for all his good intention. And this is great. Decent hit! There's the shot!
Untung.
That is decidedly lacking.
Tuh ya bahayanya kalau back 3 tuh hilang. Gak ada. Aduh.
Now it's Griezmann. Oh, it's Griezmann! It'll be quick to recover this. Alexander-Arnold gets rid without sophistication. He's had it nicked away. Mohamed Salah. Nunez. And the flag has stayed down. Szoboszlai. And there is the half-time whistle. Liverpool head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So and the shot! To
Aduh.
goal! Marvellous goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of
Tuh
his
ya, bola
wondrous skill
pantulannya
set,
itu.
it's usually something very memorable
Tanggap
or
itu
even
pemain.
unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they now need the defensive resilience to...
Oh,
Aduh.
smashing
Aduh.
header!
Tinggi
No, not the
sekali
best of
Charlotte
headers.
itu.
Yeah,
it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Koke. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Nicely aimed pass. Alvarez!
Hilang. Bagus ya. Umpannya akurat.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, telat ya.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Szoboszlai being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Kuat sekali, weh.
Reinildo. Mohamed Salah.
Langsung ditanggapi sama Griezmann ya.
Succession here. And it's Koke. That's good play. That pass has been well intercepted. Gravenberg. Koke gets across to intercept that. Oh, he's through the middle. And he's heaved it away. It's a pretty loose pass. He is through here. That's been intercepted. De Paul. Surlot. He won't be happy with that one. McAllister. And that could set him on his way. Well read. And the danger is averted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just
Mengumpan
poor
aja gak bisa.
decision-making and a weak execution.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, played right into his path. Oh, well played, well played. Koke. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Alvarez looking to add to his goal. Chip through. Jimenez gets over and intercepts.
Wah, ngeri-ngeri.
De Paul.
Tuh, dekat. Wah,
Van Dijk makes the interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
baiknya
No
kok
more, no
kuat
less.
banget ya.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Aimed beyond the defence. Back into the middle.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Sebulannya masuk.
McAllister. Lenormand promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's the chance to counter. He's had it taken off him.
Langsung 4
So just one extra minute for stoppages. Van Dijk. Surlot! And
Berat.
that's that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately...
Bagus sekali ya backnya tuh. Nggak bisa ngoper sampai Mungkin teman-teman ada yang memberikan komen, mungkin masukan bagaimana caranya biar bisa press, pemainnya press ya itu kan dimaksimalkan. Itu bagaimana? Mungkin bisa ditulis di komentar ya. Soalnya eh, mungkin ada kayak game style yang apa biasa digunakan oleh teman-teman untuk nge-press itu gimana. Soalnya saya selama ini cuma pakainya itu serangan balik, kalau enggak ya long ball gitu aja sih. Tapi harusnya bisa lah. Berat back 3 katanya. Memang berat ya, tapi enggak apa-apa ini kan sambil nyoba formasi. Coba kalau defaultnya 4 3 3 4 3 default. Oke, seperti ini. Main tenang, coba. Jadi kayak permainannya ini yang perlu menyesuaikan formasi.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. As you can see, we've already started here. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Fabian Ruiz. Alexander-Arnold looking to run onto it.
Langsung ke
Kvaratskhelia
depan.
in acres of space out wide. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner. Mohamed Salah is there and he can get that clear. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. It's headed upfield. And Dijk gets across to intercept that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Aduh.
Seated all the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, it's not very often you look at your goalkeeper as a source of inspiration, but I think we can make an exception for Gianluigi Donnarumma. Such an incredible player, one of the safest pair of hands around.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Oh, that's a key interception. He's shifting through the gears here. Great hit!
Kan?
Oh, Paris Saint-Germain!
Kok bisa ya?
And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Jadi
Paris Saint-Germain
harus
clearly
nerima
executed
bola
that
langsung,
with
umpan langsung
considerable confidence.
diambil.
It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Nicked it back promptly. And here's Nunez. Real chance! It's there! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Waduh,
I
cakap.
think the coach will...
And the shot! And it's come back out to him. That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Kvaratskhelia chasing after it. And he's intervened well there. João Neves. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. He's looking wide. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Konate is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, well played. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He's
Oh, no, no,
picked
no.
his way through. No, he can't get past him. And he's managed to get rid. Alexander-Arnold. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Nuno Mendes. And here's Kvaratskhelia.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. He's had a hit! Decent enough try.
Barcola did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Ya, jadi back 3 ini harus tanggap bertahannya ya.
Alexander-Arnold. Fabian Ruiz.
Oh,
Kvaratskhelia providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, important interception. Lovely ball and a real chance now. The
waduh.
referees awarded a
Wah,
free kick.
bahaya.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
Well, I think the technical challenge is doable. This could depend on the amount of power.
Fabian Ruiz! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Spread out to the left. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Szoboszlai. He's got away.
Aduh.
Keeper's ball. has been cut short. And we've reached half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. Kvaratskhelia. Diaz cuts out the pass. Gakpo. And that is out of play. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's there to clear it. Can he put it away? He's done very well to get to that.
Nunez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. And he can clear it away.
Aduh, kok ceket.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Mendes, there's the hit! That's another chance!
Aduh,
Well, whenever he reminds us of
bola
his
pantulannya
skill
itu.
set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He has found the way through. Terrific header!
Aduh,
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. He's gone forward. Barcola is herring after that one. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And that's a good ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Paris Saint-Germain have themselves a corner, I think.
bahaya ya, itu harus kotak ya.
Corner number 2 then.
Kalau kotak takutnya penalti itu.
And now a sudden chance to counter. McAllister looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down there.
Serangannya cepat sekali.
Here's Barcola.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Aduh,
What a throw in. Diaz gets a good foot in there.
Oh, really well played.
Has a look and plays it forward. Alisson will lay claim to that. Alexander-Arnold.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Gonzalo Ramos. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
cepet ya.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. João Neves. Had a shot. Oh, that's a waste.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
And he cuts out the supply.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Well timed, excellent interception. No, that's been intercepted. Barcola. Gently done. Mohamed Salah gets flagged offside.
Backnya ada jatuh semua dan semua stamina-nya habis. Diajak lari terus.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro 8. Le numéro 17.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
À leur place, le numéro 10.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's found a way through. That's good play.
Aduh.
Well, there's plenty to like about it.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Waduh.
Darwin. Can he get it through? That's been cut out, well played. Well, that's well spotted. Zaire Emery. Dembele. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. Tries to get it clear. João Neves. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. And he was quick to react. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Gakpo.
Aduh.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And there's green grass ahead of him. Hernandez. Dembele.
Wah, itu
Oh,
deket.
such a clever touch. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. So their fourth corner of the game. And that has been cleared.
Paris Saint-Germain can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Chance to strike a shot!
Aduh.
Oh, taken with style. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Serangan balik langsung kosong.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Paris Saint-Germain could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
5 minutes to add. Oh, super find. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, well played, well played. McAllister.
Waduh.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that
Kurang
might have
garang,
got
kurang garang. Ya, jadi 4-3 itu berat ya kalau melawan 4-3-3 bertek seperti itu. Juga eh, kalau main dari streaming langsung dari laptop gini, itu delay ya tampilannya ya. Apa teman-teman ada juga yang mengalami hari ini? Mungkin ada solusi seperti apa agar tidak delay. Jadi oper atau apa tuh tidak seperti kalau main beda konsol. Misalnya saya streamingnya pakai laptop, mainnya lewat PS. Itu mainnya enak. Cuma kadang jaringannya yang susah connect ya. Tapi kalau langsung satu konsol gitu, mainnya dari laptop, langsung streaming di laptop itu juga, itu berat ya. Ya ini coba formasi yang seperti ini digunakan untuk divisi. Apakah bisa? Nyari temennya nih susah ya nyari lawannya kalau di divisi. Kalau agresif, semua agresifnya ini juga perlu diperhatikan sekarang ya. Kalau yang sebelumnya lebih agresif, pastinya dia akan lebih agresif ya. Ini nyari nyari lawannya tuh susah sekali, lama. Hmm, Ini pun tapi bukan bukan pemain ini. Ini komputer. Jadi mungkin sampai divisi berapa gitu ya baru bisa ya.
Barcelona take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are Mbappe! Oh, that was
Lawan
it.
divisi ini kalau komputer
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
lebih lancar. Tapi kalau
Barcelona
melawan
with the corner,
online itu
their first. Caicedo gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence.
Kalau
Belts
ini
one.
cenderung lancar kalau lawan komputer ya. Mungkin ada settingan seperti
So,
apa
Jim,
yang
who would you identify
yang
as the
teman-teman
key man in
ketahui.
this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Van Dijk did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That's a good run down the left. Looking to go deep. That has been knocked clear. Fagioli. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. It's their second corner of the game. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Son Heung-min. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Still goalless. Quarter of an hour played. And they've switched it over to the other side. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Son Heung-min. Alexander-Arnold. Son Heung-min. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
Hey, you make it sound so simple. Valverde. That pass has been well intercepted. Valverde! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Ya, ini kebanyakan pemainnya Real Madrid ya di aslinya jadi pemain Barcelona.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well read, and the danger is averted. That pass is somewhat less than ideal. It's a mighty effort!
Masih
No,
di
he
board.
didn't quite meet it right. Akanji. He's in plenty of space here. And no, that was never going to make it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking for the runner. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Foden! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a shade optimistic.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And that's been won straight back. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them.
Shot a goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Messi gets a good foot in there. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Son Heung-min, foot in. It's a decent clearance. And there's the end of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And the game has already resumed here.
Ini kayak ada delaynya juga ya.
Valverde skims one in. Donnarumma is there to take. And it's Messi. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And a shot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
A case now of complete control. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well timed, excellent interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cross to the back post.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those breaking passes just to spread the play.
Nice ball. He's got the shot away. It's there. Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Caicedo. He is through here.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
It's in, and that looks to me very much
Good,
like
thank
a
you.
goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Valverde getting this one clear.
Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up.
Another throw-in. Tries to get it clear. That is a brilliant interception. Foden under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter...
Decent hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Fagioli. There's green grass ahead of him. And through to the goalkeeper. And he was quick to react. Alexander-Arnold. Has a shot! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Barcelona just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Oh, easy pickings there. And that could set him on his way. Van Dijk gets it clear. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way for a chance! He's scored! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And now he has two. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Valverde. And that's put paid to a promising move. Short changes him with that pass. And the shot! He has done it! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Shapes to shoot! Keeper sees it all the way. Oh, good ball, great hit! Goal! And that for him is goal number 10.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And yes, it's him again. Son Heung-min, great chance! He's got a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Son Heung-min. It's Van Dijk. Valverde. And that will be it. Barcelona really have hit the
Sampai
heights.
divisi berapa ya
A
ini?
tour de force that has left their
Baru
opponents
bisa
reeling. And that
menemukan
is what tends to
pemain
happen.
PVP. Promosi 6 poin. Satu pertandingan lagi menang, divisi 7. Udah lama sekali ya cari lawan. bisa connect. Ya, ini ada checking connection status. Ya, semoga PVP aja. Itu biar ada, ya, PVP. Oh, sama-sama Barcelona ini. Wah, 4-2-1 tim. Nah, coba aja ya. Pemainnya bagus-bagus. Ya, berat tuh. Apa. Pemain bagus seperti itu kok bisa dari divisi 8?
Well, these are, of course, early days, but we're in the unusual position here, potentially, of witnessing a team achieving their ultimate aim already. A win is what they need, and they certainly appear intent on getting it. It really is a sight to behold here, as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. If you just they could be caught out here. Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, there was to be no other outcome. Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk.
Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Akanji gets it away. Oh, that's a key interception. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Deftly away. That has been cut short. He's played him through. Neymar. Sanuc did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's been cut out, well played. He's gone for goal. Oh, he has levered that.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Griezmann. He's got away. Now he's got the shot away.
Gak kuat ngejar.
Right back in business.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well,
Bisa
someone's doing his
diambil
job
bolanya.
properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona!
Bisa gitu ya.
And the comeback is complete. Gorgeous, just Gorgeous.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Back into the middle. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Chouameni cuts it out. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. That is good alertness. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Stood up well to him there. Son Heung-min. Forwards and with intent. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Messi. Oh, that's delightful. Alexander-Arnold looking for the run. Valverde looking to get on the end of this. Goalkeeper's ball. And the counter is on. And no, that is pretty much the end of... Mbappe! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Alexander-Arnold. Gaizka Mendieta. Griezmann. It's Griezmann! Oh, what has happened here? And he's gone backward here. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And for a moment, time stood still.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Nicely weighted ball. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, great play. Mbappe! And another try! Reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Foden. And the shots! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable, and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with it.
Hits one!
Oh,
He scores!
bisa dah berat-berat.
And with that goal,
Kelas pemainnya.
comfort. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Aims beyond the defence. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Not the most accurate pass. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, he got a little eager knowing what's at stake, so I hope a few strong words, Peter, can settle him down.
Messi having a look.
Well, we're looking at somewhere in the region of 25 to 30 yards. That won't intimidate this guy.
That's really well cleared. Foden. Well, played right into his path. And he's on his way! Ball played for Mendieta.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Oh, can he get onto this? And he's managed to get free.
Berat-berat. Pemainnya bagus semua.
Barcelona
Satunya.
have their second corner now. They've played it short. Now who's going to be first to this?
La asistencia a este partido
Barcelona
asciende
have
a
the chance to go the other way.
96.47 espectadores.
Costa Curta. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Mbappe! And he's heaved it away. Taken back almost at once. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now this could be a chance. Pinches it off him. Mbappe! Good run, lovely take.
Backnya.
That is where it stopped.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Tries a shot! There it is! Right back in the game! Alexander-Arnold duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Real chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Played back in.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That looks a cracking ball. Shot it
Ah,
goal! He's got a goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Sanuc kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Neymar. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Has a goal! Surely
Tak
now.
kuat larinya.
And truly out of sight. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped
Larinya.
forward and conquered.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Ball is over the line. Baresi. And he was quick to react. Mbappe. Cafu. Now it's Mbappe. He could be in here. Akanji gets a foot in here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defense. Could be danger here. Great hit! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. This their second corner of the game. Punched away. That's a decent clearance. And he's had a hit. Cafu getting this one clear. Corner number 3 coming up. And that is masterful defending. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona did lead. Indeed, they controlled.
Dapat
But
larinya.
they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
Divisi buat dia terbaik. Yang kalah level. Coba lagi. Seru ya kalau main sama PVP. Jadi teman-teman kalau mau terus belajar bermain divisi itu kita akan ketemu orang-orang yang style permainannya itu bervariasi. Jadi kita juga bisa belajar dari cara bermain lawan-lawan kita, bagaimana cara menyerang, bagaimana cara bertahan. Itu semua bisa belajar dari divisi. Kalau bermain secara apa kayak lawan komputer itu beda ya. Empat tiga tiga. Coba. Ada yang jatuh kok memang. Jadi malam ini tetap saya gunakan formasi 3
Well, these are, of course,
4-3.
early days, but we're in the unusual position here,
Kita
potentially, of witnessing a team
belajar
achieving
bagaimana
their
yang
ultimate aim
cocok.
already. A win is what they need, and they certainly appear intent on getting it. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Wah, ini bisa main orang
Who do you, Jim, see making a
pakai
difference here?
Venus.
Well, Peter, here's a player who can contribute in so many ways. Theo Hernandez. He's shown himself to be not just an effective crosser, but capable of excellent passing from deep, as well as being a pretty decent finisher. Playing for the right team, he probably could get himself into double figures.
Okay, interesting. Played into space out wide. A corner it is then. And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Rafinha. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. Musiala. And it's been given away. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a...
Oh no, this does not look good. He has found the way through. Mbappe. Now can he find a finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a mighty effort! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's Valverde. Mbappe! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Well, there's the clearance. Valverde. Kimmich. That's a good ball out wide. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Valverde. Hernandez makes the interception. And here's Griezmann. And it's Griezmann. Rafinha. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's got a side of goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Son Heung-min. Oh, that's fabulous. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Caicedo. Foden!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Aimed in towards the centre. That was always going to be the keeper's. Half an hour played now.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Pulisic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Mbappe! Kimmich does really well to win the ball there. Valverde just eases him off the ball. Nicely aimed pass. Valverde calmly anticipates. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Played back in. Hits one! And for a moment, time stood still. This is their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. He's having a go! That was superb goalkeeping!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
No, that's been intercepted. Well, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. He's had it taken off him. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So there was the first half.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open
Yeah, masih
this
imbang,
game
kan?
is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
Barcelona head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Valverde.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Valverde. Stood up well to him there.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Gile ya.
Valverde. Valverde. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Alexander-Arnold is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Alexander-Arnold. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Griezmann. Now it's Pulisic. No, he's not getting past him there. And here's Pulisic. Griezmann. It's Griezmann! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. And no, that was never going to make it. And here's Griezmann. He's away. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Valverde. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And they've got rid. That's a lovely, neat pass. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Taken back almost at once. Alexander-Arnold. Interesting ball. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's only too happy to take that back. Foden. Real chance! Olise with the clearance. Valverde. And here's Foden. It's a decent-looking cross.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Neymar coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
He's got away. Foden looking to run onto it. And Neuer! In he goes again. Now, oh, he's been caught on it here. Mbappe is flagged offside.
Well, if they're looking to win this, they're certainly going about things the right way.
And that's a superb... Mbappe!
Aduh.
Oh, that wasn't far away. Akanji promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
That's been drilled forward. Griezmann might just make this. Menu. Rafinha. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's a throw. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Rafinha. Oh, and he's through the middle. Griezmann. Oh, he's played it in low.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Offset.
Foden gets flagged offside. And he thumps it clear. And the referee brings it to a close.
Bang.
So a tough one to gauge. Defensive
Sepertinya
dominance
bagus sekali
combined
ya.
with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable.
75.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Benua.
Barcelona certainly had some good moments.
Ya, jadi 3-4-3 ini untuk nyerang itu enak ya. Cuma bertahannya itu yang berat. Tapi nyerangnya pun itu dari samping, dari tengah juga itu tergantung formasi lawan. Eh, dia menggunakan DMF berapa itu atau CMF-nya berapa apa. Kalau DMF serang dari sayap. Kalau CMF ya harus perlu variasi ya. Wah, ini ngelawan komputer ini. Jatuh nih.
Barcelona can do it here. 90 minutes away from reaching their target. It is the sort of opportunity they would certainly have settled for if offered it on day one. That was then, this is the here and now. Can they meet their ambitions, their aspirations? It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Barcelona cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Son Heung-min plays a sharp little ball here. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Ya, jadi nyerangnya tuh diarahkan ke samping.
There's the shot!
Uh.
And another try! And he's done it! Well,
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what he's had a shot.
Aduh,
Oh, that was
kurang
nice,
nuke.
but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Foden attempts a clearance.
Mukanya kesabit itu.
Hits one. It's
Wah ya.
there.
Lawan komputernya kayak gitu.
They have done it again. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Barcelona look comfortable already. Two to the good and flying. Can he put it away? And more and more and more.
And more
They
lagi.
simply do not know what has hit them.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Valverde! Magnificent! He's got himself an absolute peach. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Alexander-Arnold. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Messi. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, good-looking ball. Valverde cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Strong running down that left flank. And that should get the job done. Kane has a goal! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Caicedo. Jimenez. And it's Son Heung-min. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Valverde. That's gone for a throw-in. Fagioli. Son Heung-min. He can run onto that. Good read, needed to be. Valverde. Messi. He's tried one! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
It's their second corner of the game. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, good take in a good area. Half-time getting close now. Great hit! Goal! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Barcelona are having a ball here. Valverde.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Fajul. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. What a throw in. Akanji. Caicedo. Kane. Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Barcelona have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Barcelona utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. So we're just settling back into this second half. Pass is just off target.
Foden.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Son Heung-min. Gets his pass away.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? That's good defensive concentration.
And they can counter here. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. Cleared without hesitation. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example.
It's a mighty effort! They've got to be quick to recover this. Valverde. Played in big header!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Messi.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Este partido asciende a 96.628 espectadores.
Corner number 3 coming up. He rises! No mistake! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Son Heung-min. Oh, that's fabulous. Donnarumma is there to take. And that is a little undercooked. Robertson. Akanji. Alexander-Arnold. Looks to go up and over. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
That looks a good ball through. Real chance here. Can he finish?
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
Corner
dorsal
number
8,
4 coming up
el
here.
dorsal 44. Serán sustituidos por el
And a
dorsal
shot!
6.
It's
el
loose
dorsal
now and they want to
12.
get it back. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Throw in.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Akanji can get it clear. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Alexander-Arnold gets it clear. Showing great feet there. Mikel Oyarzabal. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Messi picks it up out wide. Cross goes in there. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Corner it is.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
They're up to
El
5
dorsal
corners
18
now.
será sustituido por el dorsal 17.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Alexander-Arnold.
Tapi yang gitu.
That is good alertness. Delivers across. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Climbs up big. They've scored. And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Valverde. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Sanuts. And Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Good spot, he's seen the run. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Habrá 4
Jimenez.
minutos de descuento.
4 added minutes on the board. Valverde.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And he's managed to get free. Messi
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
chips it through. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona have done it. A promotion sealed with a win.
Ini divisi 7. Dapat training. Kita gunakan dulu trainingnya. Kita naikkan level-level dari pemain kita. Bukan perlu dinaikkan ya. Tadi itu mesin bisa nambah booster. Enggak banyak. Ya. Ada seperti itu. Oke. Ini dulu ya. Semoga dapat lawan PVP. Dapat. Wah, ini komputer ini. Jadi divisi 7 sih susah nyari PVP.
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here, the followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And as you can see, we've already started here. Ferran Torres, looking for options for movement. Now it's Mbappe.
Bahaya.
Akanji did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Barcelona
Mungkin
disappointing
komputernya
in the end
levelnya
there.
juga
They
dinaikkan.
lack urgency. Ferran Torres. And he skips past his man. Valverde does
iya.
really well to win the ball there.
Komputernya bisa
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, a team spine so often starts with Manuel Neuer. The moniker of sweeper keeper often hides
Pertahanannya
another
juga
strength of his,
bisa
which is his
body.
distribution. One that always puts his teammates on a positive footing.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Caicedo. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And Neymar. Spread neatly. Mbappe! Mbappe made a good run there. It's a really well-measured ball.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's picked his way through. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Oh, what has happened here? Kanji with the clearance. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, look at the space here. Defending of the desperate variety. Puts in a cross. Oh, what a climb! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Up for a header! He will be livid with himself.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Caicedo. Foden. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a throw-in. Caicedo. Robertson is charging up on the overlap. Well, that is one way to stop him. It's gone out for a throw-in.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Mbappe. He's had a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Alexander-Arnold is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Great hit! Boca Juniors are looking to go forward now. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Kane. Messi. Now it's Messi. Heads it! He's got a goal! And there is his 30th goal. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Mbappe, he's found a way through. And the referee brings the first half to a close. We'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona in control at
Wah,
half-time.
bisa tagging
2-0.
komputernya.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Changes made by neither side. From what
Oh,
we
bisa maju.
understand. Messi. And it's Neymar. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's a good ball out wide. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Caicedo. Mbappe. Akanji wins the duel this time. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, great chance! Now it's Foden. Neymar. Messi. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. And he was quick to react. Now it's Mbappe. Nice bit of trickery. He's found some space. And he's there to clear it. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's on it, and the shot! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Speculative strike. And he should have made it 4.
Barcelona were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Stood up well to him there. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Mbappe. Now it's Kane! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Messi. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Van Dijk cuts it out, and the counter is on. Now it's Neymar. Well, played right into his path. Neuer gets it clear. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he lines up a cross. Oh, that was vital. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here, and the keeper couldn't hold it. They've got to be quick to recover this. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that's fabulous. Foden has it out wide and in space. Mbappe! Oh, brilliant save.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Barcelona have their 3rd corner. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And now a sudden chance to counter. Barcelona are coasting towards victory. Kane. Caicedo. Defending was strong and firm. Foden gets a foot in here. Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Into the last 5 minutes. Mbappe. Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Valverde.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And it's Messi. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. And he's there to get it away. And time is up. Barcelona can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in
Melawan
which they...
komputer. Seperti ini, Bu. Ya, ini susah. Bisa nyambung. Ya udah, untuk streamingnya saya akhiri sampai sini. Semoga bisa bermanfaat bagi teman-teman semuanya. Yuk, ciao.